Testing. Okay, welcome to PurpleBubba is streaming something. I'm not sure if I added any Streamlabs stuff or not for that. Let me see. Wish there was a way to sort these things by like when I made them or something, because no, I didn't. I don't think I made anything. No. Oh well, I'm not in the mood for it either. Anyway, alright, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's figure out what we're doing. Well, for starters, I need to somehow get... I think I still got it on this laptop. I'm trying to find it. I know I had something. Oh, this one. Yeah, okay. Okay, well... Gotta get it back onto the other one somehow. Do you still have these jars? I think I threw them out. I got the bowl, but I don't have the jars anymore. I threw out most of the bowls when I had to clean the room. Why the fuck are you using... God, damn it. Alright, 1 second. I need to block y'all from seeing whatever I'm going to be doing here, because I don't know if it's going to work or not, but... No, that doesn't look like it worked. However... if I go back far enough, I should be able to find these pictures, because I had my new camera when I did, or my new phone at the time when I think no, I didn't have my new phone yet. But regardless, they should be on here. No, that's going too far. That's basically that's like a mishmash of all kinds of stuff. That's not. Okay, we gotta go back about here. No, it's hiding half of my stuff. That's the problem. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, there's that option. If I want to use this. That's probably the one I ended up using, but... Who is this? Well, someone sitting in your chair. Yeah, I know, but I don't remember who it was. Yeah, that was a failed attempt. I don't think anybody came for that. Maybe if you use that one instead of the goofy face. Yeah, whatever. Why am I bothering? Because you have to. You went and bothered them people at that salon, so you better have something if they give you the job. Hey, Freebird. Welcome in. Willkommen? Yeah, willkommen. You know, the whole put up or shut up thing. Oh, Lord. Everything. I know you've been feeling rotten the past few days, so you probably don't know what was going on. Unless you were somehow listening to something. I think that might be Tracy. That's Nicole. I think that's Nicole also. But I could be wrong. That's Stephanie. What a difference going outside makes, you know? Ah, there's my one of my favorites. That's or is that that's not who I thought it was. That's Alicia. That's not. I don't think that's Tammy. Anyway, I did not get the Ulta job. And so I revamped my posting efforts, and a bunch of different ones posted. But it's like they keep talking. You know, it's like all they want to do is offer their chairs for rent, which means I gotta go rent a chair. Damn the torpedoes and rent a chair. Because nobody wants to take the time to actually have an employee. Because the thing is when you have when you have to pay either minimum wage or whichever is higher, the commission or the minimum wage, you have to pay that to the employee. Now, if you rent, you're just a landlord. You know, if you rent to somebody. Wish I remembered who was who there. Wish my shit was not all cluttered all the time. Oh, South Haven. That was a day where I just didn't give a shit and I drove to Benton Harbor and bought that chair. Didn't even know if it would fit in my damn car, but it got in there. I don't know what I'm doing. I was looking for this, and I gotta reinvent myself because I went to a salon today that's over near where I live. It's literally between the grocery store and where I live, just up the road. It's like instead of going straight when I get to the road in the middle, I turn left and go up a couple of miles, like a mile and a half. So it's like 8 minutes from the grocery store to get there, which means if I did take a job there, I could go there before or after work and like do a haircut or something if I have access to the place. I don't know what it. See, I didn't get a chance to ask the lady, hey, if I rent here, do I have 24/7 access, or are we locked out? And the reason I ask that is because it's a The salon is this part here, but there's like a hallway in the middle. So it's like this door here might be locked and I might not be able to get in there. I don't know. Now, one thing I did like when I went to leave this parking lot, I got a traffic light so I can turn. What's weird about this is not weird, but for me it's weird because come on, get there already. This is the famous octagon house. It's a house shaped like an octagon. Growing up, my grandparents lived way down this road, about near 8 Mile. This is 26 Mile area. If you came out here when we were kids, if you hit this, there was nothing but farmland around here. There was a farm right behind it. Now we got shopping centers. We got a Meijer, which is like, well, you probably got Meijer in your state. Yeah, because that's, you know, they're you know, pretty much Midwest. It started in Michigan, but you know, but it's like, if you hit this, you were out in the country. Now I'm literally like looking at getting a job on the other side of it. You lost your pears. You lost your pears in pairs, eh? Like two at a time? You were not prepared? Anyway, yeah, so I went in there. Okay, this is looking towards the front. I was sitting here. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I was sitting at this thing here, and of course this is a well, that says that's damn, the place has barely changed since then. 2014. Some of that is people that were not happy way back then. Problem is I posted to Facebook and I'm like, okay, if I get in here, who's able to come? That's too far. That's too far. That's too far. It's like I can't keep my clients if I try to get a place near home. I got two of them. Two of them said that's not too far. You know why? Because they live over here. They were driving out to the other place. Except these two were paying me. So I was getting at least $100 from these people. So, well, that's the thing. I need to, pardon my scratch in my armpit, but stupid deodorant makes me itch. But I need to reinvent myself. I can't. It's like I need to simplify and not take on big projects that I don't have time for. I like doing foiling, but I need to keep it simple. It's like, highlights in a haircut, okay? Get the train moving, get people in, get them out. Oh, to make matters worse, so I had messaged some salons yesterday because they had answered my post. So it's just basically whoever responds first to whatever the next thing is, and the one that responded today, I made the thing to go see them today. And so it's like, okay, well, I've got something going, and then I got a house call somebody tomorrow because their brother died. It's my coffee lady, the one that always gets me a can of coffee. I haven't done her hair since the suite. She came twice to the suite, but but the coworker who everybody is, like at the grocery store, the one that's, no matter how many times you tell him something, he does it wrong. Well, he put his 2 weeks notice in because he was going to HVAC school, and apparently now that he's out of it, he's got a job offer. So in 2 weeks, when the one person is on vacation, now we've got it, schedules had to be adjusted even more. And then if we don't hire somebody right away, that means I might get stuck doing a lot of nights, or like I don't know what my schedule is going to be like again. This happened like a couple years ago when I started the suite. I went in there thinking, oh, I got a nice adjustable schedule, even though I'm full time. Tim's taking care of me. Nope. That other manager came to the store and just started taking control of everybody's schedules. And then suddenly I found out, oh, I don't have more seniority than the other guy, so now I got to do the closing. So I couldn't just go there in the evening and do somebody's hair. So I ended up losing the damn thing. I mean, it was a pipe dream as it was, but at least when I started it, I had a chance, coupled with the fact that, my car had a $600 repair, once before I even got the thing going. Now, the one good news is, I mean, she did say that I could pay with a credit card, so it's union rules, that's the problem. If I'm full-time, I can technically only say one of the days of the week is my day off. It's like I could claim it, and then I always get that one. Well, that's not, that's it's a little hard to do when I need 2 days off, and certain days to not to have evenings. And but these days they make everybody do at least one closing shift, even the managers, the department heads. That's always been the rules, but they started enforcing it. Is that Jennifer? I forget. I didn't get to see her that much. I don't think she came to the suite. Yeah, my failed attempts. Like, hey, stop by the salon and get a cookie and meet me. Nope, nobody would show up. Oh, that's my coming home. Not coming home, but pet sitting my brother's dog. Walking in the door. Carter, seriously? Can't put any food in that thing. You gotta, like, you can only put it in there when it's time to go to the can. Look, some bozo's got his hand there. No, so anyway, it was a good meeting and all that today, but she's got to check with the girls and check with her husband. And then she'll let me know. So I'm just like, well, that don't sound too promising. I'm gonna be surprised if you know. I hate my old camera. Proud as hell of my work though. This shit's not easy. That's before. Is this Selena? That might be Selena. I don't remember. Oh, another picture of my ugly crap. Spent money on a wheel that I didn't use. Oh, yes, here's Tammy coming in for her after COVID visit. Or one of them. She was letting me play with the silvers to try to figure out how to do it. and be one of the people that wasn't going to complain. I think that's my girlfriend. My ex? Yes, my ex. That's the old house. Aria, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you talking about the shelf items? Okay, I thought you were somehow when I'm displaying my clients. I'm like, okay, look, two of my cars at the same time. You know, one from the first day I saw it, and one from the last day I saw it. Who's this? I think somebody sent me a picture from home or something, because that's an awesome picture. Same client, 3 different versions. People be like, how come you didn't cut all that hair off? Because they didn't ask for it. I think this is the one I'm going to see tomorrow. It's my coffee lady. Somehow they gotta get under there, you know? Oh, chunky. That's not Kelly Clarkson. No. No, it was Nicole and it was near Clarkston. Oh, look, I played around with that crap. What were you trying to make? I don't know. A mess? I give up. No, you don't. Yeah, I think I was trying to do something with that and it didn't turn out right because this hair sucks. Or that fishing line sucks. It's like too thick. You know, it's like I tried to like use a razor or clippers on it and it just don't want to cut. Look at this. See? $40 including a cut. Yeah, but you know, I took care of everybody, but they can't drive this far to come see me. So what do I want to do? I don't know. Oh, you don't have your Facebook on over here. I don't want to drive the truck. You know what you do want to do? What? I want to go get some of that coffee from that coffee pot that I just made. You made the coffee pot? Yeah, didn't you see me flaming the glass? Is that what you were doing? I thought you were taking a poop. No. That was flaming my ass. I might. I don't. Okay, don't stop stepping on that. Damn. Freaking sanding block for my feet. You know, pedicure thingy. Pumice or whatever. Stepping on the damn thing.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, we'll throw out your garbage. No, this is somebody else's garbage. They just left it here. Yeah, likely story. Ah. Oh yeah, the down by the water. The Weeping Glen. The Weeping Glen of Lake Charles. Well, if we're gonna do that, I suppose we could change this back to the other thumbnail and make it one of them episodes. Because otherwise it's like what? It's like something. Oh, sure, suck your thumb, why don't you? If you really want me to. Alright, we can just save this. No, we gotta do... Well, we didn't add the tags. No, we didn't. I was gonna mess with the AI stuff. The only problem is there's all these people that are like, if you make your advertisements or whatever using AI, we're not gonna support your business. So yeah. I gotta figure it out. Trying to figure it out while I'm at the place just doesn't work. I mean, especially if I, like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to have my laptop out, if I bring it. But gotta make sure we're in the right town. Or save file. You mean Granville? Yeah, we gotta do the Granville bit. Well, we gotta do the Lake Charles and all that. What did I call? I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I know I called it Weeping Glen instead of Willow Creek. So one nice thing about this not being Beauty Magazine in this save file is I have access to all of the lots. Hmm. Yeah. Where's my potatoes? You don't have any. Let me think about that. Do I have any potatoes right now? At all? There might be a few in the barley soup. Where do I want to build? I wish we could build more. Got a whole town that we can't do anything with. It's such a waste. Well, did you ever see what I did with um the salon that I made in the high rise? Um, the one that ended up taking credit for Penny's haircut after the other one retired. Um, oh man. Can I remember her name before I look it up? Something with an S. Sonia, Sophia, not Shaban. Sophia Cullen. Sophia Cullen. Yeah, Sophia Cullen. All right. How about we get some inspiration? Oh, I didn't necessarily ask for people. Does the trick. Lavender Lounge. Okay. Stop using real titles. Damn it. And you got real products on it, you know? Oh, yeah, they're using VO5. They're using $1 shampoo. Because it would have been like $1 back then. And I think it's a VO5 and a Suave. You know, they're keeping it, you know, a little variety. We got a white rain in there somewhere? Maybe if it was purple hairs. Be careful using white rain extra body. You might get another. Okay, let's get into a lot somewhere. Copperdale? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. But why? I don't know. Nowhere really looks like it needs to be. That's the problem. You know, the only thing that ever looks, you know, it's like, yeah, sure, the one the that Willow Creek area, the dead end street, and then the dead end street in Del Sol are like good streets, but there's never ever any traffic going down them. How dare they? How dare they sneak that up there? Do they ever actually have events at the bubble tea? Or is it just, you know, hey, come to the bubble tea? I know the thing, like, pops up in the notifications, but... There's something about, you know, come see the latest fashions or something at bubble tea. Oh, wow, I didn't... You know... I had no clue. I had no clue this was up here. Okay, well, none of this matters if I can't get a tile that I want. Is this really what you want? No. Doing it anyway, right? I don't know. I'm just clicking. It's like my Marcel iron. I'm clicking and turning. Just gotta get used to doing it. Clicking and turning, clicking and turning. Yay, I did them. Ha ha. I'm not really digging this. Yeah, I know, but I mean the tile. Like I wish I had the actual tile. Infantile? Yeah, some infantile. That's what your complaining sounds like. Yeah, well, you're complaining right along with me. Alright, well, can we change those? Maybe. You must have a love light. Everything around you is love light. Oh, you're starting with the ABBA. Well, it just, look like a disco floor, so, yeah. What now? Is that a text? Oh. My domain name is expiring. That should have expired years ago. I love if they just keep bothering me about it. Let it expire. I'm probably changing the name of the company anyway. Well, it's one of them things. Like if somebody actually buys the thing and I want to use it again, I'll just be shocked that it happened. Like, wow, somebody actually wanted that. How original. That might be kind of cool. Nothing to change. I wish somebody would tell me that. Oh no, you're perfect. There's nothing to change about you. We really want to hire you. Why would anybody want to do anything to change you? How crazy they were. It's such a shame we didn't find you sooner. Well, I had to search you out. Yeah, I know. Well, that's such a shame. Okay. Maybe. But first I want to see what chairs I have from the mods or the customs. Or at the very least, these things. Where'd they go? Look under the activities. Didn't I have... Now, I know we had these, but I thought we had some more colors. No. Sims 2, you had plenty of colors. Oddly enough, if I were to use that, I could use the stool type. No. Yeah, use these. I don't want to do that. I thought we made... You probably just can't see it. Yeah, it's blending in. It is these lights that are doing it. I don't know. I don't know. That could always be the reception desk. True. Well, don't they have some desks like that? Or bars that look like yeah, I think I got one. That's too big. Don't we have a small one? They got the I think that's under creative. No, it's right here. Well, where is it? I don't know. I've sworn we had like a little mini bar. That's because it's over here. Oh yeah. Oh, Lordy. I just don't know. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to put my hand in the cookie jar. Something's got to be off with the lighting in here. I don't know. Oh, is that one of the new things? Or the, the, oh, the purple people. Watch out, we might have a purple people eater. Now, I've always wondered, is it a eater of purple people? Or is the creature purple? Or is it both? I mean, we know he's got the one horn and he flies, but is he a purple people eater, or is he purple and eats people? And why has he got such a passion for eating the purple people? You know, other people might taste good. You know what? They look kind of ripe. They're all like ripe and healthy looking, and I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's got to be it. No, these are the little ones. Where's the big ones? Those you have to find in the actual like bookshelf category. What's what in Oxford? No, I'm not telling you nothing until I got something to tell you. Oh, the new ones. That kind of fits the theme. Yeah, except the color looks weird with this lighting. I don't know what the deal is with the lighting. You didn't bring a person here, so you can't go to the thing and click on it. I just don't know. Don't know. Don't know. There was once a time when I wanted to get some sort of like either a chair like this or the ones that were like more rounded and get them mounted on a hydraulic base. You know, more like this, like kind of like these type shape. Um, like one of these, but without the fancy color there, the pattern. But I couldn't figure out like the name of the chair, so I couldn't find it on like Pinterest or Google. There was like one salon that had some, and they had like a pink version. I think it's in the UK called like Blushington. But it's like I wanted to know if they were custom made or if they were available. I mean, because if it's just like custom made where they repurposed a chair, that may or may not hold up to. Unfortunately, one of the things that I learned is there's a lot of big people out there, and if you don't have a heavy duty chair, well, you won't have a chair. I had one of them, a cheap $100 chair that I got from like eBay or Amazon or something, and it worked great until somebody heavy sat in it, and then it like caved, so it was like this because the base was like like aluminum or something that just it was like bending a garbage can lid. Yeah, it just you know. So then I ended up using my sturdy chair, my yellow one, for a while. Being the one that's sitting next to you, covered with a bunch of crap. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to get rid of it. It's got sentimental value. Like the one in your car. Yeah, that's the one I drove and got from Benton Harbor. Yeah, shit happens. Yeah. You mean sit happens? Yes, sit happens. Well, it does. Sit will happen. Well, even though it's my day off, I'm not going to be able to stay up much later because I got to go do that house call. Oh man, who would be here? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see about getting a different wall. Maybe that'll make me feel better. Life and death. Oh, a chair. Like, huh? Okay. A chair? Yeah. Yeah, it does have that bit of a retro thing. Rutro Rorge. Something's got to be off about these lights or something, because I can't see. That's a little better. maybe. Oh, that's because this is offset. It's upset? Yeah, it's upset. You're upsetting the balance? Yeah. Matt, you're a toilet. What? You're a toilet, Matt. Okay, I had no clue any of this was in here. As usual, hiding that stuff in something that you'd have no clue to look for it. No, wait, dummy. Keep one of these around. Maybe? I don't know. Well, for now, just not that one. Like, that might be part of the problem. It was if that was shining odd light. How dare you filter the colors? What is wrong with you? Who said anything was wrong? Oh, yeah, you're right. Just gotta do that stupid crap, you know? Yeah, I know. You know, don't you? Yeah, I do. Coffee. I'm just never gonna be like those other ones. No, you're not. You're gonna be better than yourself, though. I don't want to be better than the other ones. I just want to do. You know, it's like I had the chance to do. That kind of makes it look like angel wings or something. Too bad I can't put that up there. Give it a face. A what? Oh, it's a vampire movie. Well, that would make it do it. Yeah, but that's not what I wanted it. It's like a Stay Puft Cloud Mellow Man. Oh, little kitty. Oh. So if I were to put enough of those together, I can make a whole circle. Yeah, but why would you? Reasons. Oh, caught up in the action. You belong to the city. You belong to the night. Gotta have a cabinet for storing your hair color if there's a bunch of renters. That's one reason why I need to cut back what I'm doing. I can't. Okay, going into this, I've got. Let me come over here and look. Well, no, it's gonna make me. Here, I'm gonna hide this really quick. Let me look and see what I've got on my cards. Make sure they haven't suddenly added some sort of charges that I don't know about. Email me. Beep. It's gonna make noises. Okay, 118,537. Okay, so on the Cosmoprof card, I have $1,550 available. Because it's paid off at the moment. So that's now the nice thing is if I want to buy Olaplex, both stores carry it, so it's just a matter of buy the Olaplex from the store that you're going to buy less of other things from because it's a $200 product. You know, and then the other store you'll have more money to buy the actual color. Okay, and this one's gonna do it too, so I gotta. Here comes another notification. Three 67237. And that one I have 1360. So I didn't have that when I started renting the first time. I had to pay out of my pocket for everything right away. You know, and I'm not going to be buying all this, unless I was buying furniture or something, I'm not going to be spending all this money right away. But, like I was mentioning the other day, you know, in order to stock up on all that color, what was it, 100, like 100 tubes times, let's get off of there. Oh, that was the last day at the salon. Anyone want to play the cup game? I'll play a cup game. We don't do the freaking kids' night anymore. So pissed. Okay, this, I believe this was when I was in the suite. Maybe. No, that's not when I was in the suite. I was still in the salon. That was just basically what I had left at the time. Okay, so the golds. Those are the golds. Those are the red browns, either the chocolate mochas or the chocolates. And then, well, this I had them in order of number. So this row was, or column was always 1, 2, and 3 because they only come in neutral. And then this was the 4s because I would have at least a neutral and a red brown. And then we got the 5 chocolate, the 5 gold, and the 5 neutral. 6 chocolate or getting into the caramel shade. The gold, the neutral. Then we had 5.62 RV, which is the burgundy color. This here was probably one of my most popular colors, that burgundy color. Of course, I also used this brand. This brand worked a lot better. The VV would be purple color. Or purple violet, or what is that, plum? I think it says plum violet. In this brand, 666 is red. In another brand, 666 is purple. Well, see, this is what I would get. This is my main stash. Because I know how to use these. And my main thing to do here is I want at least 3 tubes. I want to maintain at least 2.5. If it's got an O, it means I've opened it. So, I kept mine organized this way by keeping the boxes so I could keep stacking them. I just write an O, so all I gotta do is take a picture, and as long as it's on my phone when I get to the store, I can just, what do I need? Because, early on, I had like a whole, like written out, like, chart of everything, and little tally marks and everything. But I'm like, you know what? Just take a picture of the thing. That way you don't have to carry a notepad or anything with you. The problem comes when I am glad somebody actually, like, redid this thing and made it look like a brand new salon inside. I'm glad that it's still being used. I fixed up my little kitchen area. Before this, it was like an ugly yellowish crap in here, and I cleaned it up so that I could use the kitchen for what it's for, washing your tools. I got the barbicide and the ship-shaped brush cleaner, and instead of leaving your damn to-go containers and everything with salad in there, collecting frickin' fruit flies. Damn disgusting pigs, Well, pig. It was only one of them doing it, but so yeah, I hate that I was a hoarder and all that and had a bunch of crap, but you'd think I put the shit here on the mirror in the break room, like, hey, look, state board is coming, do this shit and clean your shit up. Nope, nothing. Weren't even supposed to be open. I had paper on the frickin' windows. It had a sign that said, hey, new owner is remodeling. If I'd have gotten caught, I would have been in big trouble. That's what it looked like before. That's just how they were on the shelf. It's a matching set. You know, they'd be really matching if you turned them around and they said the other one. It's like, finish your coffee, you know? You go to pick up the cup, you turn it around, and it's like, oh, I got this now. I drank my coffee. Yeah, there it was. That's Chris? What the hell is her name? She was my Grondin's model back. I met her, you know, like when I needed to do the test for Grondin's is a local chain, but she was one of the models, and she ended up coming for that, and then she stayed one of my clients for a long time. Kristen? Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'll get mine. Just for real. I'm gonna have to go to bed in a minute, but I'm gonna get coffee anyway. Ow! Damn it! Can't see the shit in here. Now, the reason why I had to have that many in stock, if you can tell by scrolling through here, all my clients had long fracking hair. So, yeah. Oh, and then stocking up on these, I tried to stock up on these Shades EQs, and then I bought the stickers from Amazon to color code them so I could try to figure out what the hell they are. You know, and I cut them into these little like pieces and halves and whatnot to put on the lids. But nope, I threw all those out. Those things are expensive, and you use them up so quickly. I got my new pair of these, so now I have two pair of each. Well, I'm gonna end up using them tomorrow. I think this was Melissa, the one that got me the apron. Okay, 1 end, 2 end, 3 end. So that's 3 times 3, that's 9. So you figure 10 boxes by... Because each thing has 3 things. Pretty much. You got those 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you got 3 of the 4s, 3 of the 5s, 3 of the 6s, and so on. And then I don't even have the 7s and 8s up here. Wait, no, I do have the 7s. But when you get into the 8s and 9s, well, yeah, I had to have these. These are like toning violets. These I ended up buying. These are like different red colors, but I only used them on a few people. I ended up buying them from the Ohio guy would show up once a month. Robert, you need anything? And just like because I would order something, I'd order something and then it wouldn't come in, or it'd come in a different brand, or it's like, and it just, when I first started buying from him, I was getting the brand in these gold boxes. Then all of a sudden he started having this red box brand. Then that became the purple one in purple boxes. And the problem is, the lady that I had that was sensitive to everything, she would like the ones in these boxes weren't bothering her. But he kept, he's like the big lots of color. He gets something until it runs out, and then there's a different brand. So I don't know what I'm getting from him. So I had to start supplementing from the store, because I can't, if he comes in on Thursday, I can't wait until the following Wednesday to get my color, because it's got to ship. But I would order stuff, and so 3, 6, 9, 12. $15, and then you need the same for the 8s and the 9s. So you're up to 21. Then you need at least the 5 RVs, so that's 24. Welcome back. So let's see. I looked at the price the other day. I believe these were up to $7 a tube. I think that's what it said. $7 a tube. Well, at that price, if you got 24 times 7, that's getting close to, let's see, 20 times 5 is 100. No, 1,000. No, what the hell are you saying? What the hell are you saying? What the hell are you saying? 20 times 5 is 100, you dork. Okay, 140 would be 20 times 7. So you gotta add in another 30 bucks. So figure 180 to 190 with all the tax. Just to stock up and start out. Then you got to get the developers. I got to get at least 5 of those. And I got to make sure I've got 2 of the 20 volume. So that's 6 of them. One thing I liked about Wella is it would come in a giant gallon jug. But it also wasn't very convenient because it wouldn't fit on the shelf, in the cabinet, or, because the stupid pump would get in the way. And, it's like, I'm not going to, like, squeeze the pump and pump some out just for the sake of getting it in. Oh, trust me, whether I have this picture or not, just walking through the store, I'm going to grab 3 of each of these. I know I might forget it until I look at this picture, but when I'm in the store, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I need, as long as they're on the shelf. The problem comes when like, these brands are out of this stuff, because then I got to figure out the number codes for other brands. Because they don't always match. Sometimes they say this, sometimes they say that. Sometimes they don't have that color in another brand. It's like the only color you're going to find in every brand is the natural or neutral. The neutral color. Some of them will, like, skip one of them. Like, they'll do, like, a 7G, but they won't have a 6G. Or they don't go down to 8. And, that's one reason why I'm glad I did not get the Ulta job, because I would have had to have I would have had to put all that info, the client color info, into the computer, and that's where it would be stuck. I want to write it in my books. I'd have to, like, remember when I got to the car or something to write it on my phone or something in order to keep it. Oh yeah, here's the other one. So we had some copper colors. We had the light caramel blondes, and the 8 golds, and the natural, and then these here that I did not want to use ever, because those will get you in trouble. And then these are toning purple violets, and so is that blue violets, purple violets. More of these old tubes that I finally threw away after a while. This here was one of the ones that I would have to use on my pain in the ass Elsa blonde before she started living with her grandma and getting the copper from the shower all over her hair. the mineral water. Once that got on her, it was like, no, no, that it's literally putting orange in your hair. I can't get that out. And then the couple of boxes of ash. I really didn't use ash that much, but I had it. What I did have was these little drops that would say either unred or ungold or whatever, and one was ash color and one was purple. And I could just put it into the bleach, depending on what I was trying to cancel out. So it's like toning while I'm bleaching. Save me a step. There's come a little eye drop bottle. You dropped the bottle? Yeah, I dropped the bottle. It's like, this is why I don't, when I go to do the, I was scared to dry her hair. Because every time I'd ever gotten something that looked decent, I'd blow dry it and then the color would come out. So I'm like, no, you're going to air dry this. I want pictures to see that, hey, it's in there right now, but I am not blowing that dry. That's why I don't want to do these again. I do not want to do these colors. It's one thing to try to do one color, but how am I supposed to touch that up? I can't find those individual strands that had a certain color on them. That peeves me. It peeves me big time. So don't make me have to do the thing. I don't know who that was. Well, that's all you got was that picture. Yeah. Well, it ain't the dog. No, it's not the dog. This was when we were at the new house. I think I finally threw that thing out, but I did keep it for a while. Oh, that's before I painted it. I did paint this while I was doing my painting. Oh, that's Tracy. One of the few times I did some curls. Yeah. Another one of these where, oh, we'll do some of that stuff and we'll try this out. And I took and she just wanted that little bit underneath. Her hair was always a pain in the ass to get blonde. She'd end up having to come for like 2 visits. Yeah. So I did this. I worked on it. I took a picture of that to post to the group. Then I drove. I On my way home, I stopped at Dollar Tree, like 10 miles from the salon. And she's texting me, can we do it again? It's not quite blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah. We were trying to do rose gold. Yes, I hate that crap. I hate, you know, think everything's great, celebrating everything, and yeah, I want more. It's not enough. It washed out. It did this. It did that. Yeah, it gives me a headache. That was after a shopping trip. I think I put this down here, and I took a picture of it, and then I like posted to the group. Yeah, this cost me this amount of money. Let's see, this box of foil I believe is like $30. But it's like the long foils, and they're thick, and they're not bendy. So you know, because everybody's got long frickin' hair, and you know. Oh, and then the packets of well water, hard water correcting thing for the one lady. The one lady that's still wanting to come to me because she lives over here, that I actually like went to or high school with, but didn't like really meet her until the reunion. Oh, and I have to have my color wipes. I'm glad I didn't get into Grodin or Ulta because of that, because I didn't know if they had wipes or not. And I'm like, you're getting color on her forehead. Yeah, well, usually I have wipes for that. Yeah. I went to, I believe it was yeah, the 20 year, because I had just graduated cosmetology school. So I'm like, okay, I've actually done something finally. I'm not just a bum. And because I had just started, getting that was like on Facebook, and some of the people, had, you know, I was reconnecting with ones that were not assholes to me. Oddly enough, Sarah worked at Cosmoprof as the manager. And then later on, she went and apprenticed in a salon, got her license, and up until about a couple months ago, she was actually working in a salon. But she's doing something else now, some sort of office job. But it was cool. I'd walk into Cosmoprof and be like, "Hey, Robert," like and so because of that, some of the other ones know me by name when I walk into the store. You know that whole thing with like am I allowed to walk into Ulta and all that? And but walking in there, I'm like, hey, they know me. I bet you if at least the one lady is still working at Cosmoprof, and I were to walk in tomorrow, she'd hey Robert, long time no see. Yeah, it's been about 3 years. Well, 2 years. Who's this? It might be Nicole. Isn't that like I'm trying to guess who it is by the back of their head? Okay, there is a U shape there. For a minute there, I thought it was like going on an angle like that, but no, there is a. not the best, but I am proud of my work sometimes. You know, it's not perfect, but damn, it looks good. Actually, I think that's the same as this lady here. She had come back or something. Yeah, you know what it is it's this girl. She was having me remove this green color. No, I'm still in there. I mean, I didn't do anything else since then, but oh, because I was talking about the cabinet, and that led me to, you know, I have to have a cabinet for my color. Yeah. Turns out this is kind of more like a box dye. So I just, you know, after asking on the forums, um, it's like, no, you just need to use some rust color remover, and it removed it. And that first day, I got her to this, and then I think she came back. Well, obviously she came back because it's 2 days later, and we were just like working it out. Just I foiled her, and then we foiled her again. I, not we. You know, so in the course of what, 3 days, she went from green to this. I don't know what this person did. I think as a kid. It might be Sarah. I don't know. I don't know what we were doing. Oh, I was putting the burgundy stuff in her hair. We were going darker. This here is my the one that I use the packets on. I went to high school with her, so this is either before or after. She has some seriously hard water. Okay, so that would probably be before. Not her. This was after COVID when I got shoved into this corner. And then I had too much shit. Okay, I think that might have been Heather. I think that was she contacted me when I was hanging around with my girlfriend. No, 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 no. I'd broken up with her by then. No, I didn't have a girlfriend anymore. I broke up with her before. This was that's her there. So is it? No. No, you did. No, you broke up with her COVID year, so that's not her. There's no way this is her. Anyway, I love that one. That's one of my favorites. I mean, it kind of looks like there's a little smudge or something there, but still. Um, yeah, I don't think I have my because we. There's that's her there. That was the day I met her. That's no, it's not the day I met her. It's the same place where I met her, but that's not the day I met her. Okay, that's I think this is Christmas at my family's before we left, and then all hell broke loose after that. And that's the day we went to the Detroit Zoo twice in one day. It was Black Friday. We went during the day to see the animals, and then we went back for the lights. This is her. Well, we'd still be together if not for me. I was not gonna be all pissy with her and blame her for everything, because I would. You know, look how I am now with everything. No, I'm holding myself back as it is. I can't have her holding me back. Oh yes, of course, Culver's. If it wasn't Culver's, it was Burger King. If it wasn't Burger King, it was something else. But we had to go to the fast food every day. And there went all my credit card money. This is when Marcia. No, it's not Marcia, but Marcia gave me that picture of her before I met her. Yeah, so I met her after that. I started driving her back and forth to work because her car was broke down. down again the following year, and then COVID happened, so it was no big deal until COVID ended. And hey, I need to get to the salon. What days are your days off? I need to get to the salon. That might be Nicole. I don't know. Oh yeah, look, all the makeup I bought because I was going to start doing makeup when I did it one time. I was an Avon rep. For like I don't know, like 6 years or so, maybe more. That's before. Again, stupid lighting, old camera. Couldn't get how good it looked. That's about as close as I could get to decent. You know, it's like, okay, yeah, we can see the color. Now, the thing is, I did a lot of like angled foils, and that's why so often there'd be like a thicker foil, a thicker section on one side than the other. I'll tell you what, I learned the hard way. I one time I had a lady in my chair. It was one of my regulars, and I must have put at least 25 or more foils in her hair. But I didn't ask her where she parted her hair before I did it. And so I'm blow drying her hair, and I'm like noticing, okay, I don't have anything showing here. There's no like highlights like right here on this side or whatever. And I'm like, where do you part your hair? Yeah. So from then on, I was using the part line. Like either I got a stripe here going back, or I'm purposely like painting lines to that part line. But we're going to see some lines there. And we're going to be doing it on both sides for any of them part lines. One way or another, they're going to have some. Okay, I would zoom in on. That's my license and a bunch of stickers and stuff. I still have it like that because I literally showed it to the lady today. It says happiness. It says fun. Just basically stickers. That's the one. She designed my logo. And then there's good old Angela. She would come every like clockwork, and all she wanted the burgundy on all of her hair, except for like one little section here of blonde to split. And we had, luckily she didn't mind that it would bleed into that. She just, it just washes out in a few days. It's no big deal. But the thing is she had a stylist at like Great Clips or something that she would go to get it cut. So I never got to do the damn cut. That's what I was telling a lady today. Yeah, a lot of my clients, they go somewhere and get like a bob somewhere, and then they come to me to get it fixed. I never got to cut the damn bob. I had to fix it. But not for Angela. She just kept going. I'm like, no. If you got somebody you're going to that you like, I'm not trying to get people to not go to them people. You're free to go to them places, but just it sucks that I didn't get to do it. Because I'm still stewing about it. Facebook's not working right. That's one of the things, I don't know what I did with it, but I had this picture, a thing from a stylist where she took pictures of her blonde hair in like 12 different places the same day. Just different lighting. To show how much different it is everywhere you go. And it's like my Elsa was like, I want mine like that picture there. And like, it's the same hair. Some people just don't want to understand what you're trying to get the point across. You know, you're gonna have different color blonde in different areas. You just gonna. Not sure who this is, but she's obviously got some sort of well water thing going on or something. And I didn't have this stuff to. I mean, it's good, but not great. I like my foiling, but that stuff just wouldn't budge. Oh, hey you. Me and my fancy shirts with the logo that I got from Vistaprint. See, I was an Avon rep. I was trying to put together gift baskets and crap. Hey, look. I think that's my work that grew out. And then we covered it. That's Anne. She's still one of my clients, technically. She offered to do the test the other day if I'd needed to. And her kids were also my clients. And her... I'm really pissed because I think I threw this mannequin out. Like last month or whatever. Just gonna have to do it again. Oh, look, it was Great Clips test, or, not test, but, class. That's a mannequin. That's the one that was another cheap hair mannequin. That's on the thing at Great Clips. Yeah. Yeah, I have this thing when I go to a place the first time I take a picture. I took one today of the side of the building. Look, I finally got Elsa just about perfect. And that was like the first day I used Olaplex too. It was like Christmas time, so she was wearing her Christmas pajamas. Might have been like December. Yep, December 23rd. Alright. And then this was the location that was inside of a Meijer. I worked there first. But because the guy co-worker was an asshole to me that one day, they sent me out to the other location. Hey, it's Ann again. Yep, Ann. Look at me. Look, proof that I'm the hairdresser. Or at least I'm in the room. Proof that she knows it's me. Kind of proof. Anybody could have been holding that camera. Yeah. Okay, that's Michelle. She got mad at me because I was spending too much time with my girlfriend. It's like, oh, you always you can't do my appointment because you got to do something for her. You're losing your business. Okay. Stephanie. Stephanie let me do a bob. She's my good friend. She's the one that even though I was putting the she's been checking up on me the last, year or so just to see how I'm doing. Not bugging me about, hey, can you do my hair? So she was going to be my Ulta model if she was available. I'd already told her, and like, look, even though I'm asking for models, if you're available, you got first dibs. Oddly enough, I think I had them both the same day. Nope, 2 days apart. But these are the two that ended up we went to breakfast together the day I went to the landlord to sign the papers. We were gonna be the team, the positive beauty team, and then nope, I ended up keeping those other two. And that all went out the frickin' frackin'. Alright, I need to get to bed because I gotta do that house call, and who knows what else is gonna happen tomorrow. That other lady might want to call and talk to me more, even though I'm screwed up. I screwed up and told her, oh, I'm close to a deal like this other one. Even though I still told her a bunch about me. Yeah, I gotta get off here. I will try. I will try to have a great night. I mean, it's already better because I had company, so it's already better. But yeah, I got to get back into a salon. I don't care how I got. Let's put it this way. This one today, she's charging $1,000 a month. That's more than I was paying for my suite. So, one way or another, I'm getting in somewhere. You know. I can't go too long without doing it. I can't. I'm at over a year now, and it's technically today it won't be a year anymore, but anyway. So thank you to whoever was watching, including Freebird. And hope everybody has a good night and a good day. And hope to see y'all in the next one of whatever I do that you were able to make it to. until then, wishing you no tangles, keep shining, and bye-bye for now.